what's happening, guys. So Nottingham Forest have officially signed Gustavo Scarpa on a 3.5-year deal from Palmeiras. Bloody hell, mate. That's number 23 for the season in case you've lost count. I actually wanted to make this video next month, but some friendly requests, coupled in with the threat of legal action, left me with no choice but to act swiftly. He'll be eligible for selection in competitive games come January 1st, as that's when his current contract at the Brazilian club expires. This one's been a long time coming, and I'm fairly certain the sole reason for that is because Forest wanted to wait it out until he became a free agent, which is a very sensible approach from a financial perspective, albeit slightly risky as other clubs may have swooped in, but thankfully didn't. In terms of his style of play, the lad is as versatile as they come, as he can operate all across midfield and even on the flanks, although his preference does appear to be floating out on the left or just behind the center forward as a number 10. Forest obviously have the likes of Lingard and Gibbs-White for that, but what separates him from anyone else in the squad is his sheer output. The guy's just an assist machine. He notched up 20 last season and already has 15 in this one. In fact, he even got 2 on his debut for Forest a couple of days ago, which is a sign of things to come, even though it's just a friendly. Furthermore, set pieces are becoming an increasingly important weapon in the arsenal of sides looking to climb up the table, and Scarpa's free kicks, corners, and penalties are a thing of beauty. Couple that with his long-range shooting ability with that wand of a left foot, and you've got the X factor in the final third, which is so desperately required. Now, you may be wondering, if he's so bloody good, why is he only moving to Europe now at the age of 28 when his Brazilian compatriots do so as teenagers? The simple answer to that is, he's been a bit of a late bloomer. While there's always been magic in his boots, he was previously guilty of going missing in games and not doing enough off the ball. However, that's all changed in the last couple of years as his work rate has come on leaps and bounds, and he's also gained a tactical understanding of situations, which was previously missing. One may argue that it's only the Brazilian league and his numbers don't mean much, but that comment would be highly misguided. Take Andreas Pereira, for example, who shares the same height, playing position, and nationality as Scarpa. The bloke was essentially a laughingstock at Man United, went out on loan to Flamengo, did really well before making a decisive mistake in a crunch final against Scarpa's Palmeiras of all teams, but still got signed up by Fulham for 10 million quid and has been smashing it in the Prem this year at, you guessed it, the age of 28. Now, going back to Scarpa, he's outperformed essentially every single player in the league for quite some time now and was a whisker away from being part of Brazil's squad for the World Cup, only just missing out to the more experienced Everton Ribeiro at the final hurdle. Scarpa's been the top assist provider in 3 of the last 6 seasons, has won the Player of the Month thrice in this calendar year alone, and even has 2 Copa Libertadores titles to his name, which is the South American equivalent of the Champions League and notoriously difficult to win, even if his demeanor in the picture may suggest otherwise. Off the pitch, he's widely considered to be a positively contagious personality. Some of his hobbies include skateboarding, reading books, and solving the Rubik's Cube. He's even got his own YouTube channel, where his bubbly character really shines through. Unlike most modern-day players, he doesn't let the distractions that come with money and fame get in the way of his career. There was even a time where he grew out a really dodgy-looking mustache so women would find him less attractive and he could focus on his game, which is some fucking dedication to his craft. He's not a soft touch either. He sued his former club Fluminense for delayed payments, won the case, and got his contract cancelled, only to move to Palmeiras 4 days later, where he's become a cult hero for everyone associated with the club. Another great thing is, he speaks English incredibly well, which should, in theory, allow him to settle down fairly quickly in the dressing room and make his presence felt from the very get-go. Needless to say, he's very much in his prime, and I expect him to adapt a lot quicker than most others who arrive from foreign leagues because of it. As always, it's been a real pleasure making Forest-related content, and I promise to do more of the same once club football makes a return, most likely starting with post-match reviews. In all honesty, I'd much rather watch games laying on my couch while eating Maltesers with one hand and scratching my arse with the other, but instead, I've got a notepad out jotting away things throughout the 90 minutes these days. The World Cup's been good practice for that, and I'll make any type of videos you guys want. Just hit me up in the comment section down below or on Instagram DM. Peace and much love to you all.